Miguel.
How are you?
Finally,
yeah.
We have the pleasure of meeting you and
well, the pleasure's all mine.
Here in Abu Dhabi. First time, I believe?
Very first time.
Yeah,
very first time.
Welcome to Yasalam Couch Studio.
Yeah.
Mall.
Yeah.
First time.
It's beautiful.
Right?
Yeah, and I hear it's new too, so.
Just opened.
Amazing.
What are your thoughts?
I feel at least a little at home because it's two new things
right.
at the same time, so.
Amazing.
I feel cool. We're breaking it in together.
So, how long are you in town for?
You know what? I'm here for 3 days, but we might have to stay a little bit longer. There's a lot to see, and everyone's been incredibly hospitable, so I don't know, we may have to stay a little bit longer.
I hope you do, because there is so much happening here in this region, in this part of the world. It's growing in terms of culture, music.
Yeah.
And you were here to perform this evening.
Absolutely.
All
right.
I
can't wait.
It's really exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Look, everyone's so excited to have you here.
Yeah, it's amazing. I really find it extraordinary when you can go to a completely new place that you've never been or you know, may not even know anyone, and your music is kind of introduced to you ahead of time, and there's actual fans that are aware of your creativity and your perspective, and we're going to be there to kind of support you and join you in whatever vibe that you're going to bring. So I'm excited to have a good time tonight and you know, and show and perform for my fans here.
So tell me more about This Is Not a Game, your collaboration with Chemical Brothers on the Hunger Games Mockingjay soundtrack.
Well, Lord, as you know, curated the first Hunger Games soundtrack, and they brought her on again. And I just kind of got an email randomly that she had a couple tracks that she wanted to send my way to see if I was interested in working on for the soundtrack. And I was absolutely, absolutely interested, and she actually was like, I have this specific song in mind, this track in mind, and she was like, it's the Chemical Brothers. They sent us a few other songs, but I really love this one. Whatever you hear, do it. And I guess fast forward, here we are. I think it took me maybe like 2 days. I was working on some other music as well, but I got to that right away. As soon as it came on, I was like, it just felt good. And I've been a fan of the Chemical Brothers since the early 90s.
Tell me about it. Love them.
So so it was good to hear something new from them, and I was like, if I could be a part of people finding new music from the Chemical Brothers too, it'd be great. So here we are.
Well, you've had some incredible collaborations, including performing with and featuring on Mariah Carey's Beautiful.
I think more than anything, I was just kind of floored working with her in person, because interestingly, that song is a song that I had written and produced the very first session for my last album, and it just didn't really fit the vibe. So for it to kind of like have a home with Mariah Carey, fast forward, it was really, really cool.
Wow,
really
we're
awesome.
talking diva, we're talking legendary.
No, she's like the last of the Mohicans when it comes to like real divas, real singers. It's just, she's kind of a last of a dying breed, So it was a complete honor, and I love Mariah. She's the best.
You've worked super hard to get to where you are now.
Absolutely.
And as we all know, the music industry is a very tough and competitive one. How long have you been trying, and what sort of setbacks have you had, and how have you managed to kind of just keep going?
Well, I think every artist will tell you that it's not, and not even artists, anyone who's strived to achieve anything great for themselves will tell you that it's no easy battle. You're gonna meet opposition from friends and family, as well as the obvious, the general, opposition you're gonna get, just the challenges. But my story is no different than any other artist. I by the age of like 14 or 15, I had seen pretty much every music executive in the business in the States, and they just all they didn't really see the talent or see the vision. And I suppose I had a tremendous amount of growing to do between then and releasing my first album, but luckily I did, and I was persistent, and I had great support from my family and managers and other producers and whatnot, and here we are. You know what I mean? It's just it's really crazy how the human spirit can really persist and overcome any challenges when things seem like they're at their worst. You really learn who you are, and going through a bit of that, it kind of it made me ready for any success that's happened.
So you're working on your new album with DJ Premier, I believe?
Well, I did work with Primo for a few days, and I'm a huge Primo fan growing up, you know, a gangstar, and he's like the big brother I never had in, you know, in music, and we got to, but I've also worked with pretty much my same kind of like crew of friends, and like I did the last album, I executive produced my whole album, so I'm doing the same thing this time around, and just kind of overseeing the general sound and sonic. But it was an absolute pleasure to bring Primo in and him to like give me his sound, you know, and to be able to include that, it's been really cool.
What's going to be different with this new album in comparison to last?
I would say this album is more aggressive.
Okay.
I think I'm revisiting classic rock growing up, and why it's always kind of like been a huge influence in my music. I think for this album, it's the driving force sonically, and as well as kind of visiting themes that like are recurring in my life.
Right.
I think that's what this album is about. So I'm excited to kind of show my fans a little bit more of who I am and where I come from. Right. Yeah.
Is there anybody you aspire to perform with in the near future, or someone you like? You just
so
kind of
many.
you put it out there.
So many.
World is
you.
your oyster.
Hopefully,
Done.
I'm with it.
Done.
You ready?
See that? It's on camera.
I love it. You guys got that,
it's the deal.
right?
It's
We're
the deal.
talking about this
You
right
can't
now.
take that back.
You guys are witnesses right now. Yeah, I love it.
Amazing. Yeah. Mona featuring. Well, yeah. Why not? Miguel featuring Mona.
I love that.
Right?
Mona featuring Miguel. Let's do it. I love it.
Amazing. Well, we wish you all the best.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you so much for joining us here, and we wish you all the best for tonight's performance.
It's gonna be fun. Are you gonna be there?
Absolutely.
You're coming.
We're gonna come.
Cool.
All the way.
We hope everyone else comes along.
Yeah.
We'll see you at the show.
You're in. Are you in?
You guys down? Cool.
Great. See you there.
Yeah.